Hello, my name is Andrew Castle. I'm an integration specialist at Dispatch. Today I'll be touching on how software as a service companies are leveraging Workato's embedded platform model to set themselves up for success when it comes to integrations into their products. The first questions I'll go over are when and why adopting an embedded platform approach can be the right strategic move for this type of organization. In many cases, companies that reach the point of considering this move have followed a similar path. Initially, these companies are focused on delivering a competitive product into the market. Next, as a first step towards offering a product that will work with other applications on the market, APIs are developed, allowing customers programmatic access to their data. As customers continue to purchase and use the product, these software as a service companies start seeing requests to connect to other applications in their customers' networks. These custom integrations are often developed on the company's internal stack by engineers who would otherwise be focused on building out the product. Once requests for integrations build past an amount that could be reasonably handled, these companies begin to face a dilemma. Building and maintaining these integrations are too much effort for an engineering team that needs to focus on building out features, and sales begin to be impeded for customers looking for applications that are compatible with their current application ecosystem. What the embedded model offers these companies at this point is a way to reduce build time on integrations and simplify customer by customer customization. This allows teams to confidently offer new integrations in the sales process and be flexible when customers have specific needs that may be unique to how they use their applications. By switching to Workato, companies can get product engineers out of the process either entirely by bringing out in a Workato partner like Dispatch, or partially by having customer-facing employees own recipes developed by engineers such that they are the ones onboarding customers to the integrations, handling basic configuration, and fielding questions. The embedded platform can also be extremely helpful to software as a service companies at this stage if implemented properly. And next I'll go through how we've guided companies through this process using a two-phase approach. In the first phase, this is where for product companies, we build out custom connectors to their applications. We do this for a couple reasons. Having connectors helps create readable content, which is an emphasis if these integrations are going to be owned by non-technical users in the future. Also, custom connectors reduce the build time of integrations over the course of the projects. The second part of the first phase is planning for scale. This means planning error handling and logging practices, as well as coordinating general integration strategy with the customer. Sometimes this means coordinating with the customer on what their product offers via their APIs and adjusting this if it makes sense. This is something we would start to look at as we start to understand the types of integration patterns that their customers are looking for and any limitations of the product. As our developers tackle these key pieces, we work with customer-facing teams to identify a backlog of high-priority integrations. The second phase is where we build the actual integrations. We start working through discovery, development, and testing. We work in parallel on multiple projects, often having multiple projects at different stages of the process. This phase is all about reusing tested content as much as possible and connecting it in different ways to integrate with new systems. If content has to be built from scratch, reusing patterns as much as possible so it can be used with other content in the future for similar use cases with other applications. To allow ourselves to reuse content as much as possible, we leverage a microservices architecture. This is one of the best key practices we have adopted when building integrations in an embedded platform model. Other practices we have adopted are reducing complexity in integrations where possible by leaving any use case dependent features to be configured once content is deployed to individual customers. To handle configuration, we leverage configuration properties in Workato. Setting up this easy to use interface allows us to leave recipe configuration to customer-facing employees at our clients in a way that doesn't push their technical abilities. Finally, we stress the importance of proper error and logging practices such that we make it as easy as possible for non-technical users to understand the health of their integrations. If you're interested to learn more about Workato's embedded platform and how Dispatch can help, be sure to drop by our virtual booth or visit us at dispatchintegration.com. Thanks.